Hi everybody, welcome back to this life of Ali in Australia. It is Thursday here. No, it's not. It's Friday. Sorry, my bad. My partner's just gotten home from taking us to the food pantry. Well, sorry, we've both gotten home. So anyway, I thought we'd show you what we got. This is our local food pantry to us. It is they prefer like a couple of coins donation if you've got it on you, but there's no obligation. They just have a little box there. If you donate, you donate. If you don't, you don't. They're not going to hold it against anybody. So anyway, we got really spoilt today. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these for you guys, but yeah, we have still been going. I just haven't been well enough to film anything, and I'm really sorry about that. So anyway, we'll start with the box as per usual. So we got a big bunch of spinach, so that'll come in handy. I've got some feta cheese in the fridge and some phyllo pastry, so I might make up some spinach and feta triangles to go in the freezer. They had a little shelf today which had sort of treaty items. They did have a couple of packets of croissants and things like that, but my partner really wanted crumpets, so we got those. And my favourite ones, we got some date scones from Baker's Delight, or scones, however you want to say them. I actually really say scones. Anyway, these are one of my favourite. Years and years and years ago, I actually worked at Baker's Delight, and yeah, they were always my favourite. Anyway, so those were our two sort of treaty items. Then coming in, we got a punnet of strawberries in the box, and they look pretty good. And we've got a lettuce, we've got half a celery. Down here we've got some cherry tomatoes, more like the grape style ones. We have a punnet of blueberries. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 oranges in there. We've got 1, 2, 3 mandarins, 4 lemons, Granny Smith apple. This isn't focusing very well, sorry guys. There's 2 red apples there. One's got a slight little spot on it, but that's okay, nothing that can't be cut away. We've got 2 pack and pears. One, what's this one? Doesn't want to tell me. Oh, the Bureau Bosch pear. We've got 2, 4, 6 plus 1, so we had 7 tomatoes. I just took one out to chuck on top of a quiche that I just made for dinner. We've got kiwi fruit. We've got an iceberg lettuce. Looks like a few saggy outer leaves, but the rest of it's pretty good. A bunch of asparagus, nice big fat ones. We've got 1, 2, 3 cucumbers, the Lebanese cucumbers. We have a zucchini, a single carrot, a wedge of pumpkin. We have a kilo and a half of white potatoes, washed potatoes. We have a bunch of mint. We have a small wedge of red cabbage. We have half of a cauliflower down here. And look at this. Look how big that is. That's a parsnip. It's huge. On parsnip. And something that'll definitely be going up the hill because I'm allergic, mushrooms. So that's sort of what was, oh, and sorry, we got a bunch of bananas. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas. So that's handy. So that's everything that was in the box. Our breads, we got a wholemeal loaf, a high fibre loaf. We got a white sliced loaf. And we got this mixed grain bakehouse loaf with oats on top. Where am I up to? As we were leaving, the lady had a big delivery, and so she handed us 4 more punnets of strawberries, so that was great. Out the front, they were cutting up whole watermelons. They'd had a whole pallet delivered, heaps and heaps of watermelons, so they were cutting them in half, so we get half a watermelon. He also had a whole delivery of pineapples, and like, this thing's huge. Like, it's like twice my hand. So we got a whole pineapple. And then in our meaty items, we got given this chicken Alfredo and penne pasta. This is nearly 2 kilos, and if you're going to pay full price for it, it's about $30, which is crazy. But anyway, that'll come in handy. You just chuck it in the oven by the looks of it, and obviously because it's got cheese on top, so you're going to melt the cheese. But then the piece de resistance was some Scotch fillet steak. So about $25 worth of Scotch fillet steak. And this has still got a couple of days to go. Today's only the 4th. So that'll be alright. We're having a barbecue up the hill on the weekend for the oldest son's birthday. So he's just turned 16. So got a bit of extra steak to go with that. So that's really nice. So anyway, like I said, this is a huge help for us. We have still been going. It's just little bits and pieces that sub in and out. Like, we don't buy a huge amount of processed foods and that anyway. If we do top up with fruit and veg, we go to our local fruit and veg guy. And meat I tend to buy from my butcher in bulk, probably maybe twice a year, and then top up with like a chicken breast or a little bit of mince here or there. And he does a big bulk pack, and then because I've known him for a very, very, very long time, I get an extra 10% discount. And then he normally throws in like an extra roast or an extra packet or something. So that's really, really good. So that's how we manage at this stage. For anybody new, we are a blended family of 6. Most kids here full time, or a majority of the time, I should say. So we have 3 boys who are 16, 15, and 10, and one little miss who is not so little anymore. She's 12, nearly 13. So anyway, if you are struggling in this economy, please look up somewhere. Ask Easy is a great online resource to start off with. And then if not, ask Facebook groups, churches, community centres. Try ask a social worker, or if you talk to a counsellor, ask a counsellor. It's amazing what people know. And honestly, I think in this day and age, like the more people are talking about this, the better. Yes, we could just manage to get by without the food pantry, but then it becomes very, very tight, and it doesn't leave wiggle room for much else, especially with me being on a lot of medication and not being able to work currently. But I mean, there could be a myriad of reasons of why you need to go, and you actually don't need to justify it to anybody. At the end of the day, if this lot here today was not taken, they have to throw it, or they have a couple of local farmers who come up and pick up some of the fruit and veggie scraps to give to their pigs or goats. So yeah, you're definitely not taking food away from anybody. And for those who say, like it's only just for the homeless, well, I'm sorry, but it's not 100% easy for a homeless person to go and cook 4 steaks and be able to store them. And it's also not easy for someone who is homeless to go and cook a 2 kilo chicken Alfredo penne pasta bake. It is there for anybody who needs it. Anyway, I hope you are going to have a great rest of the day, and hopefully I'll be back sometime soon. Leave me a comment below. Let me know where you are and where you're watching from. Also, whether you have a local food pantry in your area, or whether you go. Oh, I almost forgot. I got these flowers too. Yeah, the lady said, like, even though we'd been going, the lady did say she hadn't actually seen me for a while. I said, I keep ending up in and out of hospital, and she just had some flowers delivered, so she came out, she gave me some flowers. So I thought that was really nice. Anyway, yeah, so all right, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.